from The Big Lebowski, from Seinfeld, another one of the best comedians in the fucking world, Dom Irrera, everybody. Boom! Todd Glass and Dom Irrera. Joe Rogan and Dom Irrera. Dom Irrera and Bob Oschack. Dom Irrera and Joe Rogan. Dom Irrera and Willie Hunt. Dom Irrera and Steve Simeone. Dom Irrera and Bill Burr. Dom Irrera and Ian Edwards. Dom Irrera. Dom Irrera, Big J Oakerson and Doug Benson. Dom Irrera and Moshe Kasher. Big J Oakerson, Sal Vulcano, and Dom Irrera. Erik Griffin, Dom Irrera, and Russell Peters. Bert Kreischer and Dom Irrera. Sal Vulcano and Dom Irrera. Dom Irrera. Dom Irrera. Dom Irrera. Dom Irrera. Dom Irrera. Dom Irrera, everybody. Here we go.
I can't be gay.
What?
I can't be gay even if I wanted to. I couldn't get in that kind of shape.
Dom, you've been in The Big Lebowski, Seinfeld, Golden Girls, Everyone Loves Raymond, The Late Show, Tonight Show, Conan. So my question for you is, what's your favorite breakfast cereal?
It's a little
Say it's Mr. T, please.
Special K. You know, I actually stole material from Carlos Mencia. Nobody would believe him. Tony, thanks for inviting us, because my Monday nights are jammed. I slipped you into my schedule because I love you.
You are the best.
Yeah, one of them anyway. No, let me tell you. I'm not bitter, but fucking Cedric the Entertainer was 78. And how can I compete with an entertainer? I mean, all I am is a stand-up. He entertains. He has people over. He has a nice spread. I'm not a laugher, but I got to tell you, you had me fucking crying.
Thank you very much.
Oh, I have a little bronchitis. I was wheezing. I've been having trouble sleeping. If there's any way you can get me that poem.
Thank you.
Two giant purple dicks walk into a bar. True story. No, but the joke that I hated that I did, that I really fucking hated was
that you did.
I did the joke, but I hated it. It was so jokey and it made me sick to my stomach. I go, a guy stood up in the middle of my act. He said, "I hate you, son of a bitch. I hope you drop dead." And this was the owner of the club. I told you it was terrible.
But you remember those things. I mean, there's jokes that I did 5 years ago that I'm like, what the fuck was I thinking?
I don't even like your new stuff.
Thanks, bud. Wow. Motherfucker, don't clap so hard, guy. Don't clap so hard.
I asked this girl out. I says, I guarantee you 3 screaming orgasms a night. I don't know what you do, but I scream like a bitch. Even if something like, you know, I went to the gym and I started exercising, and I would have done more, but I get so out of breath. You know what I mean? Just something that you're in bad condition because you're not fat.
Yeah, okay.
You're actually kind of cute.
Okay. All right.
Whoops.
Okay.
Every time.
That works.
Whoops.
Took the words right out of my mouth.
Trying to make money off you guys. Do not fucking do that bringer show shit.
Yeah, it's better to do any open mic.
We didn't have that bringer show thing when I started out because there weren't even that many people on Earth. Not that I'm old. Come on, Tony. Get off your high horse.
You must slay pussy, though, because you are a charming guy and you have a charming face.
I get chicks that I should never get if I didn't have an act. I do.
God bless the act.
That is the best, exactly.
I can make them come just doing setups. Look at these two. You want a piece of this, don't you?
No. Seriously, you need to, because it was really crazy how many times he said, you know.
All right. Fucking give him a break. Jeez.
Hell yes.
Here's the thing. I thought I like the idea of working 2 minimum wage jobs, because the fact is that takes a lot of character. Because you know.
So you are Mexican.
I listen to your podcast at work too.
There you
A
go.
lot.
You know what I like about you? Everything. is a guy who's been auditioning here since the Comedy Store opened.
Mm-hmm.
He's very close to passing.
This is his
He's a
Make-A-Wish.
friend of the club, Razor.
Okay.
Razor.
Ladies and gentlemen, your final comedian of the night has been performing here, auditioning here since it was since the club opened in 1972. He's very close to being passed. Put your hands together for Razor. Everybody.
Razor.
Thank you. What's up with turtles? I mean, you know, they're like this, and I'm thinking, pick up the pace. You ever notice? You ever on a bus and you mean to pull your stop and you forget it, and then you pull it 2 blocks later and you have to walk back? Don't you hate that? Anyway, you know, it's amazing because I was at my cousin's christening, and I was really killing, and my aunt said that I should be a comedian, and that's why I'm here, and I thank you for staying, and I appreciate you all looking at me. Isn't it amazing how people climb up Mount Everest when it's already been done? I'm thinking, what the fuck? Thank you.
I'll tell you, Razor. I knew you've been doing this a while, and that you're almost past here. But I mean, you have the stage presence of a guy that's number 79 in the world in stand-up comedy.
Chihuahua.
But the
How about Dom? You have a question for Dom?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I'd like to ask him if. Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah. I was wondering, where'd you get that shirt?
I pulled it out of my ass. Let me ask you something. I would ask you to blow me, but I see that you can't. Unless I have a sliver like veal, a veal dick.
You could go through my eyes.
No, I'm good. I did that yesterday.
You want to?
That reminds me, I gotta give my mom a call. I don't know what made me think of her.
Are you saying you fucked your mom's eyeball, Dom?
Hey, what we do at home. How long did he do?
How long was it?
About 35 seconds.
Oh, okay. I thought that went quick.
Yeah, that was quick.
How long have you been doing stand-up?
4 years.
4 years? Cool.
Someday you'll get a minute. Hang in there. Hang in there. I can see 40 seconds around the corner. I can see it from here. It's a mile marker. I worked with a guy once who got a hand from mothers. Right? He goes, you know who's the hardest working people in the world? Mothers. Let's give him a hand. Who's going to fucking boo mothers? Fuck you. My mother was abusive. I lost my sister to breast cancer.
Really?
Yeah, so it's really, I really enjoyed your act, by the way. Yeah, I did. And it's really interesting because, you know, they always talk about taboo things and things that you wouldn't talk about. And, I mean, you didn't make it funny either, so it was like a double negative. I mean, you did a topic that was touchy, and I can handle it, and it broke my fucking heart to lose my sister, believe me, and I'll never get over it. That's not your problem. You could still have humor in it. You had no punchlines, no nothing. All it was just mean-spirited and stupid. But anyway, good luck with whatever you choose to do. Yeah, the only thing you need, like, is just more talent. Seriously, that would help.
When was the last time you were molested, Dom?
What's today?
Bobby Collins will be selling this on the way out. Don't forget, folks, do the right thing. Oh, like that
He
makes.
has a daughter who has something wrong with her, and he uses that, but he really keeps the money. He's a fucking asshole.
Wow.
Fucking hate him.
That's true?
Yeah, why? What did I say? Oh, I'm the bad guy now? I hate 3 comedians. And that's it. I love 1,000 of them, so that's not a bad percentage.
Who are these 3?
I agree with that. If you overall love all comedians, maybe the few that you say bad things about, maybe it's not because you're jealous. Maybe it is just the way you feel. Because Dom's right. Like, how many comedians could you go, oh, I fucking love them, I fucking love them.
No, I have a lot of, you know.
Who were the 3?
Well, Craig Shoemaker is one of them.
The Love Master? He's full of
he
love.
Stole that. He stole that bit. Listen to this, that cocksucker. He stole that bit from a woman who got pregnant, Karen Haber. So she had to go and have her baby. When she came back, he was doing the bit, and he made a success out of it.
Oh my God.
Yeah. Anyway, let's get back to the comedy. Huh?
But there's a website that breaks it down.
I have a really tight sack.
All right, Mike. I'm really.
God, you never stop writing, do you? I swear to God, you fucking duped me because the way your outfit and the way you walked up, I'm thinking this kid's got something. I was so fucking wrong.
Yeah.
First of all, I disqualify myself because I'm a fan. I've been watching you since I was a kid, and I love your work. Especially the girl things.
Thank you.
No,
I'm so honored. It's so weird. Thank you.
You know what's weird? I'm fucking dead serious. I've watched your whole career.
That is so awesome.
I've watched you grow.
That was his dick hand.
Fuck yeah.
It's so funny because Dom's being 100% true or honest right now. He met Dana Diarmond recently, and he says like, I can't even watch her videos now that I've met her.
No, yeah, but I couldn't jerk off to her anymore.
Yeah.
But you, that's another story. You, I still got a little load left for you.
That's love. That's love. Full horse stream of piss.
Oh wow.
Do you mind just asking where it hit you?
All over my face.
All over your face?
All over my face. I got a.
Did you taste it? Did you
Yeah,
like
I got a mouthful of piss.
You remember the name of this video? Just in case some nut will want to look it up.
Some weirdo wants to.
Great.
I don't know what the
In
fuck.
Kilkenny, we had a tribute to Mitch this last summer. It was so fucking cool. Excuse me, I don't mean to take from your time. It was so cool. You guys know Mitch Hedberg?
Yeah.
We had a tribute to him. He was a dear friend of mine, and we had the Irish comedians reading his jokes. Was so fucking funny. You know,
Wow.
it's like every time I play tennis, no matter how good I get, and I realize I'll never be as good as the wall.
Why is everyone so allergic to peanuts? I think that pistachios, guys, they're peanuts for the affluent. All right, that's my time.
That's fun. She has a defined style where she really delves into the little things.
I
And,
never expected her to branch off into pistachios.
True.
Where do you get your balls, kid?
I don't have my Tanqueray. What are you kids there drinking the same thing? I'm just gonna sip on this. I got a tradition. I get fucked up a special way every time. I go to the bar, I go, bartender, you know what I like. The regular. Boom.
Dom, what's your drink?
It's amazing how dope doesn't affect you.
Doesn't? How dare you?
Before you even ask the fucking question, I'm very bitter about that because I was Joe. It hurt. It's very hurtful. I was number 79, and you know who beat me out for 78? Cedric the Entertainer. I can't compete with him. He's an entertainer. I just do jokes. He has people over. He has a nice spread. He dances. He sings. What's the question?
He eats shit on numero uno.
Yeah.
It's like part of the program. Nobody's good at first.
But I guarantee you right now, that's
my
the
first set was on the Tonight Show. So I started. You know what was amazing about watching you? How long a minute can be. I kind of disagree. I mean, I remember I was in New York, and this guy, he was a really mean gay guy, and I tried to become friends with him. I said, I heard you were an actor. And he goes, and I had done a lot of plays and stuff. He goes, yes, I am. I said, what plays have you been in? He goes, I haven't been in any plays. But I study with Udo Hagen. I'm thinking, well, how can you call yourself an actor? Well, I guess I'm a jet pilot then. I've never flown a plane, but, you know, I'm just saying it. It's like...
Well, that guy was a fucking liar.
You stay out of it. You're done.
If that was your first time on stage, that would have been super impressive.
But 6 years,
like,
6 years, you suck. All right, well, I didn't mean to be mean.
No, I know.
Too late.
No, I love it.
Great job, big fan. Love your stuff. I love your going with the wind bit. And that Wizard of Oz hunk. Ooh, I can't breathe.
Because it's almost guaranteed that everybody in the world has seen Star Wars. And even that's not true.
If you're black, you can do a joke about anything. Make it. Man, what's up with Chewbacca? Man, that motherfucker's scary as shit. Princess Leia, yeah, I'll lay the bitch.
Oh
my God.
You're right. Now that you said it, black comics can talk about anything. That's amazing.
Man, I'm eating frozen food. Defrost the motherfucker. Come on.
Oh my God.
Oh my God, my brain hurts.
I'll be here next week with Joey Diaz, everybody. Come on.
Boom.
Thank you. I don't think any comedian could beat you in a fight.
I think you could probably beat me in a fight. I
Me?
would let you. I love you too much. I let you
Joe
beat me
Rogan
up.
and Dom Irrera are here. I already asked you.
I tried to talk you out of it.
What your thing that you regretted was, right? On another episode. You want to remind this crowd?
No, I don't want to be. I don't want to be ostentatious or pretentious or pedantic or didactic. But I got to say, I honestly have never had a bad set or a bad moment on stage. What I would consider bombing, most comedians would consider killing. And that's my sad tale. No, I don't know.
My favorite thing is Dom is a black dirty comic because anything they say dirty.
Stank a pussy. Man, that pussy was funky. Woo, baby! I said, Mama, you gotta wash that.
What is that? At the end of every episode of the show,
diabetes.
Oh yeah, that's right. That's my favorite. What is that again?
How does it go? What do you say?
You don't remember it?
Well, it's in my act. I don't do my act.
I actually remember.
Wait, I know. Wait.
7.
About what? Fuck! It's like How
do I remember your bit?
They do setups without punchlines.
Oh.
I was at the bus stop the other day. Bus didn't come. Why they call it a motherfucking bus stop when the bus ain't even stopping? What's up with that? Then the diabetes line comes with, like you can do with anything. I was at the restaurant the other day. I said to the waitress, "Bitch, ho, give me my fucking." A cup of coffee. She brings me 7 sugar. 7 sugar? 7 sugar? 7 sugar? What's she trying to give me? Diabetes? I'm gonna call the police on that bitch. Get out the way, get out the way.
What do you think of Kim Congdon?
It's very courageous too.
She's like Stephen Wright's retarded daughter. There's room for a Forrest Gump bit. You could do it, young lady. Now sit on Daddy's lap and watch the rest of the show.
Oh, goodness.
I record every set. I've recorded almost every set I've done, but I didn't listen to
That's so crazy.
any of them.
It's crazy.
I'll start and then I'll just start cringing and turn it off.
Yeah.
Throw something.
I can understand that.
You got to treat it.
I knew that was coming. It was like watching your drunk friend get knocked out. Like, oh, shit. Boom. I just want to say that Dom Irrera became my friend when I was a scrub, and he was super cool to me way, way back in the day. I paid to see Dom Irrera before I ever did comedy. So becoming friends with Dom Irrera, like when I was just starting out, was like one of the coolest things that ever happened.
No, I totally agree. And you,
Am I dying? Somebody knows something I don't know.
I love it.
I love watching you yawn, by the way, during this guy here with the glasses. There's nothing more disarming to people performing than just, you didn't even have the courtesy to put your hand over your mouth. Just fucking, well, I couldn't sleep weeks, then I went to this Kill Tony show. I was out like a light. Great stripper name. Amber Alert.
on Mars. Am I ever going to look out the window and see anything other than a red desert hellscape? Not on Mars. Am I going to have more than 165 days to live? Not on Mars. But that's cool, because is it considered suicide? Not on Mars. Thanks, everybody.
Where does this act work? Not on Earth.
Oh my God. Oh shit, that was so funny.
It's bullshit. All right.
Fuck yeah, that's exactly 1 minute. Hell yeah.
I don't mean to be busting your balls, but I used to end with all right, too. It's just weird. I'm just saying.
We're gonna have Pat work with one of the hardest people to work with in the world. I don't know why I would bring a nuclear bomb on my 100th episode that could totally detonate at any point, but I decided to go for it anyway. Let's see how it goes. Ladies and gentlemen, it is the one and only, the original Iron Patient.
Dom, you were raised in a large Italian family in South Philly.
What are you, a journalist?
Now, have you been back to your native country of Italy, and have you done comedy there before?
No, I've been to Ireland, which is close as you can get, and I have done comedy there. And I don't ask me how I do because I don't want to brag. I kill. By the way, I'm very uncomfortable being back there with you alone.
Yeah.
I don't know what the fuck to say.
Can I ask you one more thing? I saw a clip of you on The Tonight Show in 1989 with Jay Leno was filling in for Johnny Carson. Now, did you wish that would have been Johnny Carson instead, or how's that work?
What do you think?
I
wish it would be Jay Leno.
There's subjects that are easy to pull off, and there's subjects that are like black belt subjects. That's a black belt subject.
Yeah.
And that's not a subject you would ever want to take on in a minute. Because if you're doing a minute,
Yeah.
you want to talk about things that are easily relatable or silly or really weird so they get you giggling right away. Because you don't have any time to go into depth. You talk about slavery, everybody's asshole tightens up. You're like, what's this white guy talking about?
Yeah.
And then you have to like really be good to get them out of that. You know, and it takes a long time. You're not going to do it in a minute. Like, if anybody came up here and did a minute about slavery, like, fuck, man. You got to make a quick point, and it's got to be really worth doing that. Like,
It helps if you're black.
Good point. How many times since the last time have you gone up? Oh, I haven't been up 10 times.
You're kidding. Was that tried and true material? That's the thing about being an actor. It's so broad. Anybody can say they're an actor. Even if you're going to acting school, you never say you're a pilot unless you actually flew fucking planes. I'm an actor. Where they work Tuesdays. That shit. I mean, it takes the respect out of a comedian, and like anybody that goes up here for a minute, they call themselves a comedian. They're not fucking comedians.
right, but give them
way to lift the show up.
Let them call themselves comedians then.
I don't want to call themselves a comedian. Joe, just because you can beat me in a fight, you can't bully me all over.
I'm just trying to be nice. I don't think there's anything wrong with calling themselves a comedian.
All right, let them call themselves fucking a
But why would you
verbal clown.
You're a real comic, like a bona fide, like, there's probably like, I mean, how many comics, if I wasn't a comic, there's maybe 100 people that I'd pay to see, you're one of them.
What number?
You're in there. 76.
Like 20 or 85?
How about how many spots a week ballpark do you have to guess?
At least 5 or 6, but it couldn't double because sometimes I do 2, maybe one, at least once a day. And sometimes
he's a comedian, right?
Matt's in Coa State Liquidation.
Oh, cool. Can I write that down for me because I'm not feeling that one?
I gave you my boss's number. He can come do an estimate.
You said that funny, Dom. You always say I'm old that way? Is that from a movie or something?
No, I just made it up. Sometimes I do written stuff, sometimes I improvise. It's a gift. I mean, how old are you?
I'm 25.
Fuck, 6 years too old for me, but so we still be friends. stretched out old 25-year-old. You asked me if I ever hit a woman, not with my hand, but with my jizz.
How rude. How rude. She's a fellow comedian. Is she a comedian?
Yeah, she's a comedian.
Check out his Instagram. He has all the past ones.
I'm waiting for him to just draw like a fruit bowl one episode. Just a still life painting.
Okay, who's got the duck sound effects? Who needs attention? Who's getting kicked out? Is that you, Dom?
Sorry.
Oh, okay. You're the only one. You're the only one who's standing up there.
What's your take on all the allegations against Martin Lawrence? I mean, 53 women.
Oh, wow.
Well, they raped him?
Boom. Nailed it.
You know, a friend likes it though. Like my friend Ari Shafir, he's into it. He'll just go up to girls and just start choking them before he even says hello. It's hilarious. But
it's called a felony.
Yeah. White guys.
I have a male. I have some companions.
White guys.
Yeah, I'm a savage.
White guys, black guys.
Oh no, he's Latino.
Black guys choke women. Black guys?
Just punch the shit out of them.
In the back of the head. No bruise, no bruise.
What nationality are you?
Deaf. Oh, I'm Italian, Czechoslovakian, Puerto Rican, and Cuban.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
I knew it. I told you.
You were right.
Yeah.
Josue's the name of my tattoo artist, no joke.
Okay.
He literally said no joke, and you laughed.
I mean,
Now I see why they want to choke you.
No choke. No choke.
I think it's so cool that you look at it that way, so positively. The two Christmas presents, as opposed to the fact that two people didn't love you enough to stay together.
Yeah.
Do you want to hang out later?
I'm busy.
Maybe a nice day.
She said she's busy.
I'd just like to give you a bath.
I prefer showers.
Wow, I think she wants you to pee on her.
That's what I said.
Not golden showers.
Now look how good you did. He wants to give you a fucking bath.
But he doesn't want me to open for him, so.
I gotta love it. That's how you get the spots.
I do want you to open for me.
I'm not going to open anything that's.
In the courtyard at the Marriott.
Why you gotta be such a pig? I'm talking about on the road.
Okay.
Come with me on the road for a year or two.
Great.
A trip around the world. Get your fake ID. We'll have fun. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm older than you.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I swear
You
to
look
God.
awful.
It's my skin. It's moist.
Just an absolute favorite, a monster.
I appreciate it. I'm just a little upset tonight because that motherfucker is not supposed to be here. I don't like his attitude. I don't like the look he gives me. The only thing I like is his girlfriend's tits. Like a pro. He had to tell me.
And Jeff Garland gave people gigs too. Maybe you guys can offer an opening spot to somebody if you like.
Jeff Garland should give people money to write him jokes.
Shots fired. Where is it at? Oh, the horse of truth came in louder than the West Hollywood Bear tonight.
Try and speak normal just to see what it would sound like.
Yeah, what
Seriously,
can you say?
Like, hello guys, it's great to be here tonight.
Yeah.
Hello guys.
No, don't do the high voice.
That's really the only way I can kind of eliminate.
Well, then try in your normal voice. Try right now.
I went to speech therapy for like 15 years and it never worked.
Nobody cares. We just want you to try. Just say, hello, it's good to be here tonight. Open your mouth all the way.
Hello, good to be here tonight.
Pretty good. You sound like the kind of guy that went to speech therapy for like 15 years.
Classical music, I like Terry Riley. In the Key of C is my favorite. Also like jazz piano by like Keith Jarrett.
All right, Gabe.
It's a danger. Marcel Proust.
It's a danger of Pat getting a laugh. He won't fucking let it go.
Gabe is.
Yeah, I'm the kid you let shoot the last basket because I tried for a while. That's right. Off
Hey,
the bench.
you're better than Pat. These two women are so beautiful, sitting in the front. I got to say, I know one of you is obviously hotter than the other, but would she mind taking a bow? The hot one.
Wow, she actually did it. Wow. What a terrible human being.
Well, you did 47 seconds, but with the laughs, it was 47 seconds.
Oh, thanks.
The dark side of the moon
Dom's already in his
t-shirt, so
wallet.
proudly.
I think the fix is in here.
What are you digging for, Dom?
Guys.
What are you going into your wallet for?
We're in the middle of a show. Don't pay attention to me. Please, just go back to what your little bullshit show.
He's digging in his wallet.
You should know better than to stop me when I'm digging.
I don't think I get that. But
yeah, me neither.
If you say it fast and that timing, they think it's funny.
45 seconds.
Oh.
Everybody's doing short tonight.
I didn't want to hear the bear.
I like that.
Do you guys got another gig tonight?
What?
What the fuck?
He's got to do 2 minutes across the street.
All right.
Let me ask you something. I know that you're nervous, but when you're going to do all that dick stuff in that short of time, what do you think's going to happen? Do you think like one manager is going to go to the other manager? You got to see this kid. You got to see this fucking kid.
Right now, I don't care.
No, but I
just
mean,
want to get up.
But do you,
That's what you should.
do you understand? What's that, Bill?
That's what he should think. He's only been doing it 5 times, you know?
Yeah. New
Oh, I
stuff.
thought he did 6. Excuse me. Sorry. That motherfucker funny. What is he, an Eskimo? Look at that motherfucker. Look like a motherfucking Eskimo.
Dom, you've seen Melissa a few times now.
That was by far the funniest I've ever seen her.
Thank you. Yeah.
And I hate to get serious, but it's an amazing amount of growth because you really fucking sucked. But you're doing great.
Thank you. Thank
So
you.
fun, and that's one of the fun.
Can I say that?
Yeah.
It's amazing because you do sound white. And so you must have.
Oh, thank you.
No, but I'm saying you must have white in your background because you sound so intelligent.
No, the white people are actually the reason.
What?
Wow, that's amazing.
This is 2016, Dom.
What?
Heard it all before.
Dom looks like he's dressed as part of your guys' band tonight.
How many of you know the character Ernie from Hey Arnold?
That was him as well.
Fuck yeah, Don.
And you all know the slug from Rocco's Modern Life, also Dom Irrera. Boom. And the lunchbox from the movie The Toy Story, Dom Irrera. There wasn't even a lunchbox. That was a lie.
People were clapping though. It's hilarious.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I love the lunchbox.
Can I say one other thing about this business? She's so fucking pretty that if she gets 2 minutes, she could have a series. You know what I mean? So it's so unpredictable, but it doesn't hurt to have that mug.
Right.
All due respect.
Yeah.
Thank you.
How old are you?
24.
Well, too old for me, but so what?
I mean, you know.
I think it's
I was amazed at how poised you were in the middle of no laugh. Seriously, like I mean, I would have.
It really was.
I mean, the fact is, if that was on a video and the audience, you know, the TV audience didn't know, they think you were having a great set. How can you stay so poised and bomb so badly? And I'm serious. I'm not trying to be hurtful.
I get what you're saying though. That open mic shit, that flapper shit can get to you after a while. You
Yeah.
you need to like really hang out at the Comedy Store more, I guess.
Well, stage time is fucking brutal in LA. Get out of LA. if
Watch
you
more
If
comedy.
you want to perform and you're in your first 5 years.
I never did one open mic. You know why?
Why?
Because I was always good. Seriously. Honestly. I'm serious. I was never as unfunny as you are at your funniest. What is your real ethnicity?
I'm like German, Russian, English, Welsh, maybe a teensy bit Jewish, but really not very much, if anything.
So is your whole act's about you looking Jewish and Jewish
No,
jokes?
it's
Do you
a
want to be a
minute.
Jew?
I mean, you did the part that is Jewish is your face.
It is. No, no one believes me.
You
I
must
understand
have the
why.
you must have the dick of a whatever has a big dick. I don't know what is that, like some kind of.
It's okay.
You been on the set for anything cool? Good
Yeah,
to
I was
see-
on I'm Dying up here, and he was there a couple days ago.
Singing at in the comic club?
Yeah. You were funny.
Yeah, I don't need you fucking judging. Thank you. Where do you get the balls to come in here? When you couldn't even do a fucking minute.
I'm networking, Dom.
You Jew-faced bastard.
Dom Irrera.
Ooh,
That's why he's the best. Killing it.
I thought it was clever how you do the setup but no punchlines.
Oh, damn it.
It's such a tease.
Yeah. Dom's been rocking this hat for a few hours, and it's already taking off with the kids. Travis, rocking the Domica, if you will. Not quite a hat that'll keep your ears warm, but just a little something to trap it in. Clearly, you two just got casted together in a new Home Alone spinoff. That.
Hey, Dom, I have a question for Dom.
No.
Okay.
Dom's got a new show coming out. It's reruns of Seinfeld, still syndicated.
Hey, whoa.
It's still syndicated.
Mackie.
Big Lebowski.
I actually do have a show coming out.
Oh, well, I mean, I was
see,
just
Tony?
saying you were a regular guest on like the biggest sitcom of all time. That's always running.
Oh God.
And he took it personally. He's like,
Right.
fuck you,
Yeah,
Tony.
exactly. What do you mean? I got other things other than Seinfeld.
I got other credits. I got Hey Arnold.
I just think it's amazing.
Yeah.
Hey, Arnold, it's awesome. That's my favorite credit.
Ernie.
I love it. You're still listing other credits. I'm still a compliment that I was getting.
Any of you guys remember the Golden Girls? Come on.
Wait
Did
a
you really
second.
do the Golden Girls?
I don't want to talk about it. Yeah, I did it.
That's
so
that's
cool.
literally. I think that's like the funniest show of all time. You're very on edge tonight, just like you were when you were driving the car in The Big Lebowski.
Ooh, it was fun working with those guys. I think I carried that fucking movie. Say you're gonna fire me, and I don't understand what I did. I worked my hardest. What would you say?
How would you do it?
Well, I'd probably just say, Dom.
Hey, fuck you,
all right,
man. Patrick, just remember this.
Yo, yeah.
After the show, when we're walking to our cars, I was nice to you.
It's true.
About time somebody did a bit about weed, huh?
So it's very.
See, the thing
silent
about weed is it's not even controversial anymore. It's legal. So it's such a beaten subject. When I was your age, it was illegal. People went to jail. It was a big thing. But now it's like there's no shock to it. You know?
Right.
So don't ever do that fucking bit again. Sorry, I snapped. I got an idea. You know what you should do? Maybe talk about weed. He's hilarious.
Wow, that was the
Tony,
saddest
he's
answer
hilarious
ever.
from this angle because he looks like a giant baby boy. The killer boy.
You really are. You look like.
I think it's very gracious of you that you would hang out with an open micer. I would never hang out with an open micer.
He's a good kid.
I got a lot of credits.
Recently.
I like the Bob Barker joke. As corny as it was, it made me laugh. And I'm not a laugher. I pride myself on not laughing at people like you. Who leaves Hollywood to become an accountant? I gotta get out of here. Follow my dream.
Hey, Tony.
Yeah. Baby
Can I
face.
just say how much I enjoyed how true that story was?
Yes. It wasn't funny, but talk about integrity.
I don't know. It's just a true story. I don't do stand.
Happy birthday.
Thank you very much. Happy premiere.
How old are you?
Will be 27.
8 years too old for me, but so what? What am I going to do with some stretched out old 27-year-old?
Very nice, Dom Irrera. Very nice.
And now I'm back and don't have any shows and don't have a job, so I'm going to get on that, I
this,
swear.
I would give you $127.50 if you let me finger you.
Oh
What
my
the
God.
fuck?
That's a hard pass.
I love it. He broke eye contact and looked out in the audience for that last part. It's really one of those you had to watch it live.
He was working the inflation in his head from when.
I could tell throughout your entire set that Dom Irrera was hating you with every ounce.
I wasn't hating you. I love the fact of your commitment. You just need more talent, you know.
Thanks, Dom.
No, but I mean, you gave it all you had.
You got to get out of Miami, man.
Yeah, I graduated school in May, so I'm trying to get the fuck out of there.
Where are you going?
I go to FIU.
Yeah.
I went to Barry.
Oh, nice.
We should hang out.
Second. But try to find like the real thing. Like you talking about girlfriends is kind of interesting. 'Cause you're a good-looking guy, but you definitely don't look black.
Right.
Like I know you don't sunburn, but like, you actually don't. I mean, so get rid of the. What? Say it.
No, I just want to see yourself dig yourself out of this one.
Everything else is good. I applied for a job in the.
Ooh, for where?
This like a dog store for like food and things.
Wow.
I was really prepared.
Hopefully it's not a marketing job. Welcome to Dog Store.
But she was like, can I call your previous employers? I was like, yeah, sure, but I've been fired from every job.
Yeah, but she was a real bitch.
Hashtag.
Hashtag K9
Dom Irrera. Oh my God.
Now you do DMX.
DMX?
Yeah, DMX.
Hey, DMX, hey, you're my man.
Jeremiah?
DMX in the house, man.
Oh, you didn't get it either. Wait.
Y'all gonna make me lose my mind over here.
Wait, Dom Irrera knows how to do DMX.
I started the West Palm Beach Improv after I saw Mike Epps. I saw, and then, just fired. Thanks.
Can you do an impression of Mike Epps?
No.
Pussy.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, you know what? Let Dom take the inside. You take the outside, Sal. I like Dom next to me.
Thank you, Tony.
I
thought it was really cool because it was not only funny, but it was informative.
Thank you.
I feel like I learned from that, and I felt some sadness about your life. But it's good for comedy, you know.
How long have you been doing stand-up, Joe?
Embarrassingly, like 9 years.
9 years? Oh, fuck. I'm going to go to my specialist, Dom Irrera, on this one.
I'll jump in on this.
I would move on. 9 years?
Yeah, I started when I was 18.
A minute you did a hand job bit after 9 fucking years?
You gotta hand it to him, Joe.
Oh, that is so... Anyway, keep up the good work. We got into a conversation after seeing the show with Brian and his girlfriend about the first time we came. And I honestly, I came like at least a gallon of cum. Seriously, I'm not... I really came so much. I
can never get this image out of my head now.
Think about it the next time you're about to eat. But I came so much that I thought I'll never have a kid because I don't have any cum left. Anyway, let's go on with the show. Just a musical break there.
Since the last gay. 7 years.
7 years?
Yeah.
Oh,
7.
Wow. Like no boyfriend?
No.
7 years.
Yeah.
It's peculiar.
I mean, I've turned I've dated some gays in between.
What is this thing?
But like,
why,
I've never been
why
like,
do
in a
you think
relationship.
that there's so many gays that hook up with you? Why do you think that is?
Because she's got a big dick.
You could probably lease that shit. You could probably lease that shit.
Dom Irrera. Yes, you did get an applause break, Dom.
And 4 years ago, you were sitting there thinking, I got to write more jokes or get a ukulele. I can't make up my mind. Should I get a mandolin? Nah, that's crazy. A bass fiddle? Fuck it, that's not funny. Ukulele, that's funny. And then you just ran with it, and here you are.
Yeah. Well, I had a lot
I've
of
always
nights
been a
of
big
just.
fan, by the way. I love your stuff. You're always
Thank
stuff.
you. Oh.
You fucking believe me?
He was making a joke there.
I am very gullible, so I did,
I'm
but
sorry.
that's okay.
Did great.
Pat, what
good
would
family,
you do to her?
good background.
What would you do to her if you had like a little chance? You know.
Well, I think I don't know. You know, this is like a public forum. We're in front, like, you know. So I don't feel. I don't feel really comfortable.
I'll tear that shit up. You know, it kills me when people say to me, "How do you go to Cleveland in the winter?" Like, what do I do? You think I go ice fishing? I stay in a fucking hotel. It's a pretty big crowd, Tony.
Hell yeah. We've been having fun here in the main room every Monday. People come from around the world now. Remember, Dom? It was like 5 years ago we had you on. In June, it's going to be 5 years of doing this show.
Oh, my God. We were babies then.
We were babies back then.
I got to tell you, not for nothing, but you got to fucking lose this band.
Noah, how long you been doing stand-up?
5 years.
Wow.
No. Are you fucking kidding me? 5 years and you hesitated after 30 seconds? It's amazing how much crisp, clean material you get into 1 minute. Seriously, good job. Keep up the good work. We had one of those awkward moments where I put my fist out and he starts shaking my fist. And Jeff, sorry about that. Next time.
We were out at the bar. Dude came into the bar. He told us how he just got in an accident, killed the dude that he hit, and then just came out and drank with us the rest of that night.
Wow.
Yeah, it was a piece of shit. It was a piece of shit.
Wow, Nigeria's really changed. You know, it's all... Seriously. It's all black now. You used to be able to leave your door open at night.
Dumb motherfucking Irrera.
Hello to my fellow millennials.
Comedy Central rated you one of the top 50 comedians of all time.
You know, I got beat up. I got beat up by Cedric the Entertainer, too.
Is that true?
Yeah. How can I compete with an entertainer? All I do is stand up. He entertains. He has people over the house. Can you imagine the balls of calling yourself the entertainer?
I'm going to break the walls here of comedy for a second. I'm going to tell you, I don't know if you know this, but I have purposefully set you up for that joke every time you've been on the show. I think 17 times you've been on the show. And there's a reason why. And it's because it is my favorite joke of all time. The fact that you got beat out by a real entertainer. I mean, that's his joke. I'm not saying that he's not a real entertainer.
The greatest thing about getting older is I have no recollection of it at all.
Yeah.
So it's always fresh and new to me.
Anything else for J. Dom before I send him on?
I definitely think he has the potential to be a public speaker. No, I mean, he's likable. I like him. I want to see him, next time have some real, just tighter material. And I know it's tough for a minute, but he definitely shows stage presence, don't you think?
Yeah. Yeah.
You can't help but like the fucking retard. Look at him. Maybe I'm old school, but I just never would say nigger or cunt on stage.
Oh, really?
Call me old school, There's no place for that,
Oh, shoot. Offend the great, that's good.
Especially
take away from it.
Like if you said she's a nigger cunt, that's really way out there. It's too much for me.
Yeah, you definitely can't say that.
Yeah, I wouldn't say it.
Other than cuss more than I do.
Really? Does he?
Yeah, he's nigga.
Really? 1 year old?
But I can't keep offending Dom. That's I'm going to stop.
You don't need to do that. You're bigger than that. You're better than that. I mean, do you think I'm fucking serious? Let me ask you, is there any kind of terror inside of you about the idea of not having money and being in such a big, tough city? Is that, you're 21, you're broke, you're obviously just starting stand up or start whatever the fuck you were doing here. But I say that with all due respect, but
yeah,
don't you have anxiety over this?
Oh, I'm fucking terrified.
That makes
yeah,
me feel,
of course.
Yeah. Because you seem like, I got no.
Yeah,
this is great. Money. I don't have money. Food. Fuck food.
It's the weirdest donut.
Really? What is a long john?
It's just a long donut.
Yeah.
And it's charged more, even though it's the same amount of dough and everything.
Wow.
I just think it's a weird name. Why would you name a donut a long john?
Boy, there's a premise.
Right? Yeah.
Run with it, baby.
Holy shit! Go listen to this appearance and write down every word.
Okay.
Just see what you get. See if you get any comedy from it.
For sure.
Throw it away. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
that was so inspirational.
Yeah.
I feel like doing stand-up now. Is your back real?
Huh?
Is your back real?
My back?
Yeah.
My back? Yeah, I'm built like a refrigerator.
I got to tell you, I'm a fan.
Oh, thank you. You have excellent taste and are going to live forever.
And you know what I like most of all is your scenes with other women.
Thank
because
you.
It's, to me, it's not about the sex. It's about two women getting along that well.
Rare.
Now, when you guys do a film, is it good to be at the end or at the beginning?
You either want to be the first scene in the film or the last scene in the film, because usually the middle ones are fillers. That's like when the guy gets up to get a sandwich. Or
What
to
about
check and see
if
his
you
wife
just
came
can't
home.
last more than the first scene?
Yeah, so it's usually you want to be the opener or the closer,
Yeah.
just like in comedy.
You know so much about it too.
I've been in for 9 years.
She's not just an actress; she's a producer. What? Seriously, I've been watching you since you were a kid.
Oh, when I was a newbie, thank you.
Oh, I'm a fan.
Thank you. You have excellent taste.
You know that in the end, it's better that you're bad at these jobs. You know that.
Yeah.
Because if you were good, then you end up doing that shit, and that's not what you want. So keep quitting.
Yeah, fuck it.
18 or 19 times you've done this show.
Is that Jeremiah Prick still here?
Didn't he win some award recently, like the top comic?
Yeah, he was. He won Comedy Central's number 39, greatest comedian of all time.
Who?
You did, right? 39?
I wish 39. I was 42. I got to give her a lot of credit for coming up here first after that. I mean, come on. That's a tough fucking spot.
Absolutely. Yeah. But I mean, she's used to big gigs. She just did the White House Correspondents' Dinner. So.
She also just got bit by a retard. What's wrong with me?
Dom Irrera living in the 80s.
I was taller then, Joe.
Ryan Brankin, ladies and gentlemen.
Holy Jesus. You get sad sitting over there for weeks on end without getting called. I got depressed a few times.
Just do your act.
Thank you.
I think you're going in the right direction. I just think you need more talent.
Those are the ones that hurt the most.
Dom!
On his way. One person called him an idiot. Don't yell at those guys. Don't get them in trouble. I see security over there. Are they getting in trouble now?
Yo, Tony, I was only stabbing,
all
dude.
Right, fuck it.
It's good for the club. They're going to buy more drinks now.
You
we're
look
all
like
good.
a young Oompa Loompa, Alex. I don't know what's going on here. Have you ever done
What
stand-up
happened?
before?
Yeah, I've been doing it for 9
Hold on,
months.
let's actually find out what did happen.
Something's
shall we?
happening back
Can we
there.
get a report from one of the door guys? Can you yell something?
Oh, that's the best thing anybody's ever said ever.
He mad.
When you said, "Can I get a report from a door guy?" He says, "He mad." You win, sir. You should be a meme right now, and you should be
Alex.
You should be trending worldwide. Hashtag he mad. Let's get this bitch going, folks. Take pictures. He mad. Hashtag he mad. It's weird, man. They just treated you weird. There's a reaction they had to you.
Must have been spilling the drinks on the way in.
There's a little of that, but there's also like it's a hard time for white people. It's
You trying to
tricky.
bait me, Joe Rogan?
You can't be extra white right now.
Also,
You're extra white.
Yeah.
Right?
Extra
Also,
white.
you're golf white.
Well, so I'm actually half Jewish. It just doesn't come out in my look or attitude.
Well, you're what you talk about. You keep talking about golf.
It definitely comes out in the fact that you're developing 4 shows right now. President Donald Trump.
It also came out when you don't want to buy the drinks.
That's my favorite joke of the night right there.
Dom Irrera, ladies and gentlemen. Dom Irrera.
The fucking goat.
No, I don't do drugs.
Okay. You say you don't do drugs like you do all the drugs.
I wish I could handle it mentally, but I can't.
Tony, you think a man could be this sharp and do drugs? guy, though.
He was a nice guy.
Yeah.
Very nice guy. Good driver. Drove all the way.
Why didn't you?
My dad's a machinist.
They do Pee Wee
And my
Herman
mom
impression.
is also a machinist.
Come on, is
That's
that
true?
Really?
Yeah. Well, my mom's an inspector. She inspects machine parts.
Wow.
No wonder you're so full of life.
Yeah. Not to sound lame, but
Other than this,
probably.
not counting this.
I went to the Museum of Death.
Oh, cool.
It was really fun.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, it was.
No, I love
Did
that.
they try and keep you? Fucking amazing.
You're gonna be so mean.
No, I'm not going to be mean. I mean, first of all, I was riveted by what you did. A lot of people, they go for the big laugh. You don't go for that. It's not your style.
Chuckles.
Little smirk. Smirk.
Yeah. We're confident.
Well, where did I don't remember meeting you. Did we talk?
We've met. Yeah. You're friends with an ex of mine.
If Joelberg has 10 bad jokes in a row, he has to get a tattoo of me.
Can Dom do the tattoo?
God, I can't imagine touching you.
I'm proud of it.
I saw, Friday night, I saw you at the Laugh Factory. You're
Wait a
amazing.
second, are you fucking with us?
This is what I do for fun. I go see comedy. I study comedy. Fucking watch.
I guess we're finding out that Dom hangs out with every blonde in the comedy business.
I thought you were the same girl. Without the vest.
Do you want to do?
Anyway, it's good to see you again.
Good to see you.
Will you do a selfie with me?
I guess.
I just want to have a picture of you with me in case I get depressed and I think of your life.
Let's do it. I guess.
Wow. This is amazing.
Selfies. I don't know how to work his phone. This is
Dom Irrera is getting a selfie with Daniel. Two of the most likable fucking heads in all of comedy right there.
Oh, look at that.
The Adventures of Pete and Pete.
I can't believe how much. Thanks.
Thanks you, man.
Hell yeah. Epic. Epic. Dom has 2 hot tubs. 2 different hot tubs.
Can I come over?
You want to let this little fucking hot pocket?
I'm not gonna.
Want to let this hot pocket just fucking swell up in your hot tub, Dom?
I'm not gonna fucking adopt you. Stop looking at me like that.
You're a Jesus.
Kenny.
Yes.
Were there any jokes that you had tonight that you really were surprised they didn't get a laugh?
I was ready to do more.
No, I
that
mean-
wouldn't get loud, but yeah.
Was there a point where we were actually kind of, geez, that usually works, and tonight it didn't?
Yeah, probably the whole slapping it on, because then I twist the burger over, then do the other bun.
Now I see the humor.
Yeah.
You have a top 10 list of your favorite jokes? Dom, do you have a top 10 of your
Of
jokes?
his favorite jokes? I got to tell you, I've been
Nobody
on this show,
does-
I've been on the show a lot of times. You're the first guest I've ever been afraid of.
Yeah?
I can just
that's
picture getting
fine.
into my car going, not too funny now, huh, motherfucker?
That's
It
still a
actually is
compliment.
funny. A little fun fact for you. A lot of people know about the time in Austin, Texas at Moon Tower in which Jeremiah was attacked by a guy on mushrooms. I'll let you know, Dom, that you did tap me before that. I remember. So now I'm afraid. Because you tapped me when that guy first got on stage that eventually attacked Jeremiah. You go, that's something about this guy.
Oh, yeah.
Something.
You
that's-
could
I don't-
feel it. If
yeah.
you could feel it was real.
And Dom actually got up, right? Didn't you get up at one point and sort of like start moving away from everything?
Yeah, I got behind the fat guy, Jake.
Yeah, Big J. Oakerson. Wow.
It's amazing. It's amazing how alcohol doesn't affect some people.
So I did mushrooms today. It's fucking cool. So anyways, Blockbuster, do you...
That one? No, the whole set. It was just 60 seconds. But let me tell you something
Motherfucker.
else. You've been doing open mics around town, right?
Yeah.
You've bombed, dude.
I haven't.
Tony, don't.
What do you mean you haven't?
Tony, it's not worth it. Let it go. Let it go.
I totally forgot we were afraid of this guy, Dom. I totally forgot.
Do you remember your first joke, Dom?
Yeah. I was doing a show called All My Children. You ever hear that?
Yeah.
And I was a priest, and it was hilarious. We got the giggles because my lines were body of Christ, blood of Christ, and it just kept getting weird. I started body of Christ, blood of Christ, body, right? So I go in the back. I don't know why I had this thing. I won't make this long. The joke was my father left home when I was in second grade. He never cheated on my mother. He used to cheat on me. Pick up other kids after school, take them to the zoo, take them to the play ball. One day he came to me. He says, "I got to live with you. I met another kid. The first time in my life I feel like a real father."
Boom. The motherfucking man.
Follow that, motherfucker.
But I taught high school for a bit, so yeah, before this. But I fucking hate kids, so fuck that.
What were you teaching?
High school biology.
Biology. Wow. Dom, did you know your son did that?
It's good to see you
Red
again.
man.
Ni hao.
I didn't even notice that they basically they do. You guys you
Same
do.
eyes.
Has anyone ever told you look like a 29-year-old Asian boy before now? Oh.
And my dad, he's retired now. He had cancer, so he retired early. Yeah.
Oh, what did he do? Wait, I love that Dom laughed. Hold on a second. Dom laughed to the part where you said he got cancer and retired early.
Dom?
You had to be there.
Oh, Andy Van, full handshakes for this guy.
I thought his eyes looked very normal to me. I did Bruce Willis's roast.
Yeah.
And Nikki Glazer went up and said I was starting to look like Margaret Margaret Cho. I said, why are you going to put Margaret down?
Oh.
I'll show you a fucking minute, you guys. You want to see a minute of stand-up?
You want to do a minute? They'll put you under the pressure cooker. They want it. Maybe
next time. I'm only at 30 seconds right now.
Yeah,
you don't have enough material to bomb.
I guess not. Yeah. Exactly. Yeah, that's exactly
Hey, Anthony,
what I thought. Yes, sir.
keep up the good work, man.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Yeah.
You're in there. You got your own thing. You don't pander like a lot of these guys do for the laugh. For the, you do what you do. You stay with it, man. It's honest.
Yeah.
Ah, Cedric the Entertainer.
That was
Dom,
quick.
you actually.
No. All right, let's go back to the belly room, and I'll tell that again.
Oh my God, that's so funny. All the diehard fans of the show, I'm sure, are laughing right now, knowing what we're talking about.
Set me up for one of my zingers. When I was 28, I did my first HBO special, so we have a lot in common. You know?
Dom Irrera meet Bomb Irrera.
The thing about finding what's funny, it's like my cousin said to me one time, he goes, I'd like to help you write. How about something like rug shampoo? Can you do anything with that? I go, what do you mean can I do it? I don't know, but that's the fucking hard part. You could say anything. What about bridges? Can you do a joke on that? Yeah, I can fucking try, but the hard part is to make it a joke.
Right.
Anyway.
Yeah.
I don't know why I had to get that. I just love when people go, hey, General Custer, you could do something funny about him.
Right.
No, I can't. You fucking do it. I mean, I like to do just pure stand-up. I don't like, kind of hokey outfits and shit. Like, I don't...
Technical foul!
I don't know if you have the same feeling, but I feel like you and I have so much in common.
No, we don't.
Want to hear something fucking pathetically hilarious? I've been on Golden Girls. Two episodes of that fucking... Isn't that sad?
Really?
Did you fuck one? You wait.
Do you know the episodes?
I don't know. I was a
My grandma knows the fucking episodes for sure.
Maybe you could hook a brother up.
Oh yeah!
Yeah.
You want to fuck my grandma?
You want to fuck my dude? I would be so happy if Dom Irrera was my step granddad. Oh my god.
I didn't grow up with a dad. He's in prison, and then my mom's a receptionist at a hearing place.
What's your dad in prison for?
Murder.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow, this is exciting.
So the opposite of what you did tonight.
Working and doing stand-up. I've been playing Mortal Kombat lately. That's like my free time right now.
My goodness. Well, no booker's ever going to be like, get over here with the way that you're doing stand-up right now.
You know who was good at Mortal Kombat? Your father.